home, readers. When I'm reading and I come to a long word that I've never seen before, I remind myself that I don't have to read the entire word all at once. Instead, readers can break long words up into syllables or word parts to help them read long words more accurately. By learning about the different types of syllables, we can learn how to break long words up into syllables. Today, we will practice reading words with an R-controlled vowel. An R-controlled vowel is when a vowel sound does not make a long or a short sound because of the R. Remember, our vowels that make the vowel sounds are A, E, I, O, U, and oftentimes the letter Y. Sometimes more than one of these vowels will work together, but they still make one vowel sound. Let's look at this first word. This is a word I don't know how to read. Let's loop it and swoop it to figure out how to break this word up into syllables or word parts. The first thing we need to do is place a dot under each vowel in this word. So I'm going to place a dot under I and E. The next thing I need to do is look and make sure there are no vowel teams in this word that I need to underline. I don't see any vowel teams, so I'm not going to underline anything. Now, I need to decide if I'm going to break this word between two consonants, a consonant and a vowel, or between two vowels. I see two consonants right in the middle of this word, so that's where I'm going to split this word. Let's loop it and swoop it to split this word. Din-near. Dinier. That doesn't sound like a word that I've never heard before, but I remember that ER is an R-controlled vowel. So let me try reading this a different way. Dinner. Dinner. That's a word that I know. This word is dinner. Let's look at another word. Oh, this is a word that I also don't know how to read. Can you do this one with me? On your paper, will you write the letters W-O-R-K-E-R? Great job, readers. Now, remember, the first thing that we do is place a dot under each vowel in the word. Can you place a dot under the vowels in the word on your paper and look at me when you're done, and we'll check and see if we found the same vowels? Ready? Go. Did you place a dot under O and E like I did? You did? Great job, readers. If you didn't, that's okay. Take a second and fix it up. Now, the next thing that we need to do is to look for any vowel teams that we might need to underline. Scan across your word on your paper and look for any vowel teams that you might need to underline. Look up here when you're done and we'll check our work together. I didn't find any vowel teams in this word, did you? Great. Next, we need to decide if we're going to split this word between two consonants, a consonant and a vowel, or between two vowels. I think I'm going to split right between my R and K, two consonants. Get your pencils ready. Let's loop and swoop. Here we go. Worker. Worker. That doesn't sound like a word that I know either. But this OR is an R-controlled vowel, so let's try and say it a different way. Worker. Worker. That's a word I know. That word is worker. Great job, readers. Let's try one more. Get your pencils ready. On your paper, can you write these letters? P-E-R-S-O-N. Are you ready? Remember, the first thing we have to do is to place a dot under each vowel in this word. Place a dot under the vowels in this word on your paper and look up here and let's check our work when we're done. Did you place a dot under E and O like I did? Great job. If not, that's okay. Fix it up quick. Now, I need to scan across my word and look for any vowel teams that I might need to underline. Do this on your paper as I scan across my word on my board. Did you find any vowel teams? I didn't either, so we don't need to underline anything. Finally, we need to decide if we're going to split this word between two consonants, a consonant and a vowel, or between two vowels. I think I'm going to split my word again between my two consonants in the middle of my word. Let's loop and swoop. Get ready. Pearson. Pearson. That doesn't sound like a word I know, but this is an R-controlled vowel, so let's try and say it again a different way. Person. Person. That sounds better. I know that word. That word is person. Great job, readers. Remember to be on the lookout in your own reading for words with an R-controlled vowel. Great job, readers. Now that we understand how to read words with an R-controlled vowel, let's practice reading some in a story. Mary is a Pearson. That doesn't sound right, but there's that R-controlled E again, so let me try that again. Person. Mary is a person who loves to make food. She's a special type of worker. She is a chef. Mary's favorite meal to make is dinner. Oh, there's that R-controlled vowel again. Dinner. Her favorite meal to make is dinner because she cooks food from all over the world. Mary loves to see people smile when she serves them her delicious meals. Great work reading these words with an R-controlled vowel today. We use what we learned to help us read these words accurately. Readers, you are doing such a great job with R-controlled vowels. Let's try writing some of them now. For this activity, you'll need whatever you have to write on and something to write with. When we spell words, we visualize or see the word parts and then think about the sounds that go with those word parts. Let's try the first word. The first word is dinner. Can you say that word with me? Dinner. When I say the word dinner, I hear two syllables or word parts, so I'm going to write 2 lines, one for each of those syllables. Dinner. Now I'm going to think about the sounds in this first word part. D, I, N. When I think about the letters that match those sounds, D is for D, I is an I, and I know N is an N. In my second syllable, dinner, I hear the sounds N, N, but I know this syllable needs a vowel in it, so I'm going to put an E with that R. When I put both of these word parts together, I make the word dinner. Dinner is the last meal of the day. Some families might call it supper. Great job, readers. Let's try another one. This time, let's try the word worker. Can you say that word with me? Worker. On your paper, let's draw lines for each syllable in the word worker. Worker. I hear 2 syllables in the word worker, so I drew 2 lines. I'm going to think about the sounds in the first syllable of worker. W-er. In the second syllable, I hear k-er. I'm going to match letters to these sounds now to start spelling the word. I know this R can't be by itself because each syllable needs a vowel, so I decided to put an O with it. In my second syllable, I hear the sound k-er. But this syllable also needs a vowel, so I'm going to put an E with that R. When I put these 2 word parts together, I make the word worker. A worker is somebody doing a job. Are you ready for our last one? Get your papers ready. Let's try the word person. Will you say that word with me? Person. On your paper, draw a line for each syllable in the word person. I hear person. 2 syllables in the word person. Let's think about the sounds in that first syllable. I hear p, Now I want to match my letters up with those sounds. Because this syllable can't not have a vowel, I decided to put an E with that R. Let's think about the sounds in my second syllable. S, n. I'm going to match letters up to these sounds. S, n. When I put these syllables together, I get the word person. You are a rock star of a person for doing such great work with your R-controlled vowels today.
This program is made possible in part by the Michigan Department of Education, the State of Michigan, and the W.K. Kellogg Foundation. Additional support by viewers like you. Thank you.